What's up everyone, welcome back or welcome to a new video. If you're new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to join our community. My name is Aldo, I'm a powerlifter and Forex trader, and today I wanted to make a standard intro for all of the videos that are going to be releasing under this series. You're probably wondering by now, why the fuck are you dressed up this way? Well, in many ways because I wanted to drag your attention to this video, and that's because this series really means a lot to me, so the more people come in, the better. And if you're here, it probably worked. Most of the times you see me in pajamas, sweatshirt, probably naked, and that's because I wanted to make this series as raw as possible, and I'm sure you will enjoy it also because of this. I think it's fair for me to briefly explain what this series is all about. I'm attempting to grow my personal account from the initial balance in the first episode was 9,400 euros, yes, real money, to 6 figures by the end of this year, all while documenting every single trade and decision I take along the way. If you're curious to know more about this series, I strongly advise you to go and watch the first episode I made, where I pretty much explain everything, and where you will also find the first week recap ever recorded. This will definitely be the most accurate and transparent series you will ever find in the Forex trading niche. If this series helps you, motivates you, teaches you something, please share it so we can help and impact as much people as possible together. And if you do, I want you to know that your support means a lot to me. Lastly, before we begin with the video, I want to make one thing very clear. And that is, all of the things you are going to hear and see are not financial advice. I don't recommend any of you to follow what I'm doing and will do. Alright, we took that out of the way. Prepare your popcorn and enjoy this week recap. One last thing before we begin with the actual week recap. I wanted to make a quick intro for all of the videos of the series so that everyone can actually understand what's going on, and that's because there are a lot of people who do not trade, who don't know anything about trading. I took this clip from the first week recap and I'm going to analyze everything that's going on so that everyone can understand the things I'm saying and also the things you will see. Firstly, that's me on the right. Second, this is the platform you're going to see in pretty much all of the videos. Down here you will find the balance of the account, and you can see it's real money from here, Future Markets Live, and then this is the account number. The equity is basically the balance plus or minus the profit or loss, which you can find here at all time, of course when I have a trade open. So this dashed gray line is my entry price, and then this one is the stop line. The stop line, also called stop loss, is whenever price hit the line, the trade will automatically be closed for a loss. And that's because whenever I enter a trade, I have a predefined risk, so I of course don't want to lose more or less than what I'm risking. In this case, since it's a buy position, so I'm expecting price to go up. Sell, I'm expecting price to go down. If I move up the stop, the risk will be decreased. If I move down the stop, the risk will be increased. The sell positions will work basically the opposite way. Another thing, you're going to be hearing sometimes the word slippage, and that basically means that the software, the stop loss, is very precise. So whenever price touches the stop, you will be out for exactly what you risked. But when price moves very, very fast, the stop loss will be so slow compared to how fast price is moving that it will close whenever it can. And that's probably 2-3 seconds after, but that can be very bad. Finally, these two are the pairs we are going to trade with. GBP USD, which basically is British pound against the US dollar, and then this one is gold against the US dollar. The first currency is basically the leading one, which basically means if I'm buying this pair, that means I'm thinking that the British pound will be stronger than the US dollar, or the US dollar will be weaker and the British pound just not as normal. There are a lot of combinations, but as you can understand, the first one is the leading one, and then the rest follows. And this is the position size calculator, but you guys don't need to know what that is. And also all of these down here, no need to know. That's it, and I'll see you in this week recap. Alright everyone, we are definitely back. It's been almost 2 weeks for me and just 1 week for you guys, from one episode to the other one. As I told you all in the last episode, I had to do some transactions, so I was still trading, but I didn't record pretty much anything. As you can see here, this is the starting balance of this week, which is definitely higher from last time, I believe, and that's because just yesterday I was done with the transactions, so I started trading immediately and already made some money. You know how it is. So I'm going to show you all. Today is Wednesday, the 1st of May, so we are not really starting the week on a Monday, but I already traded a little bit. As you can see, these are all the transactions, all of the trades actually. I took the majority yesterday and then one on a Monday. Yeah, this one. Nothing much this one. But as you can see, as for the rest, we ended up the day yesterday on 8,500 euros. And this is the deposit, and that's because, again, I made some transactions, so I made some withdrawal and then some deposits here and there. But yeah. Okay guys, I'm entering a sell on gold. $3,000 risk as of now. You know what? I'm gonna increase the stop loss a little bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna enter there. Alright, now total risk on this trade is 6K. Alright guys, we're about to be stopped out. We're definitely about to get stopped out really bad. Okay, we took one out for wait. Alright, we are out. We're gonna go into the history later on. I don't really think I'm going to be trading much at all, and that's mainly because this afternoon there are several red folders news, the biggest one actually. Yeah, so I don't really want to mess with them up. Okay, never mind, I just enter another position on a buy. This time I realized I did a mistake. On reading some numbers, so from here we could expect price to go higher, but the risk
will be definitely lower on this trade, since I don't really wanna risk it too much. The first big news is in about 3 hours, so definitely gotta be careful at this point. Let's add 1k more right there. Alright, so the total risk now is 4k on this trade. Probably gonna add 1k more if he comes back here, which is actually going to. And that's it for this trade. I'm going for a walk right now, so I'll pause the recording and then resume it with hopefully good news. Alright everyone, another update. As you can see, we finally are going up. The trade is about 1 hour, a little bit more actually, 1 time our risk. That's definitely good. The news, it's gonna be in about 2 hours and 40 minutes, so we definitely got plenty of time. Alright everyone, last update before going to the gym. As you can see, we are in deep profits. The news is about to hit the market in about 2 minutes. I didn't really have enough time to properly study the news, so I'm not sure if I should hold the trade. Alright, let me close the majority up there. We have 2k running. Alright, so you know what guys, that's it for now, and I'm going to the gym, and I'll see you all tonight for the end of the day recap. Alright guys, it is end of the day recap. As you can see, there are no trades open, and that's mainly because these were the entries right here, and this little arrow is when I closed the first one. Wait, I think it's not updated yet. So here's where I closed the big portion, if you remember, and then here is when I closed pretty much everything. The price is still going up, damn. And as you can see, the end balance for today is the 1st of May. I already said that at the beginning of the video actually, and it's week, I would say 10, day 48, I guess. I didn't record the first 2 days, but we are still gonna count them. And that's the summary for today. That's the results for today. The first loss we got, it was a sell down here, and then this last trade 6.5k plus 3.5k, which would be 10k, so 13k minus commissions here and there, and minus also the losses up here, and we ended up today on plus 7k. I'll take it. Not as I'm used to. What's more important actually is the balance. We are pretty much 80% to our goal. We'll see what this week is gonna bring us. And that's it for today, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay guys, I'm entering a sell on Geo, 3k risk. Let's add 1k more. Come on bro. Okay, total risk for now is 4k. It is still very doubtful. The price is still moving in a doubtful way, So once it gives me more confirmation, I will definitely add a little bit more. I tried some position early on, still sell, but closed at break even because I was a little bit too early. Now price, I think it's ready to go down. Definitely expecting some downward movement. As you can see here, it was struggling to go higher from this level, and now it seems like just broke some lows here, so I think it might be ready to go. It's been going on an uptrend, but I think this is just a pullback from the actual bearish movement here. So yeah, also as you can see, the candles here are looking very nice. A lot of rejections in this area, so we'll see. Alright everyone, we are less than 2 minutes out from the news, pretty big news, and that's why I'm setting all of my stops to break even. We might still get slipped a little bit, hopefully not too much. So we should be kind of safe. The trade was going well, but now price got stuck in this range for a couple hours, and it's not looking good anymore. 2, 1, go. Okay, first good thing, we didn't get stopped out in seconds. As always, for the people who watched the whole series, we had some pretty bad experiences with some news. So yeah, for those of you who remember. Alright everyone, it is end of the day recap, day 49 of week 10, the 2nd of May. Well, as you can see here, price came back to our entry, stop us out, and then smashed our target. I knew GBPUSD did that on purpose. I'm definitely sure. Cannot really do much about it. Actually came back to stop us out here. So let me see if we can actually update the... Wait a minute. Yeah, you can see the arrows now. Stop us out literally right here before going in our direction and smashing our target. So it actually came back here, the same level, but with too much violence. So definitely not interested. Tomorrow is gonna be another day. Let's do the history for today. So as you can see, bunch of break evens. Actually just 2. This one was the trade you guys saw, and this one was one trade I tried to open, but I was too early, so I closed it almost right away. So yeah, nothing much. Break even day, 100 euros, not bad. This is the balance. I'll see you all tomorrow for the last trading day. Okay, just enter a buy, actually sell on gold, 3.5k risk, and that's mainly because price is not aligned yet. As you can see, it's making higher lows, but I do expect at some point to go down. I'm looking at a very small time frame, the 1 minute. It is actually creating lower highs. So once you break this one, I don't think we are interested in that business anymore. So let me set the stop right here. It did stop us out. Yeah, it's looking like shit. Literally like shit. So I resume the recording if I get any update. Alright guys, I entered this new trade. Unfortunately I couldn't record it, and that's because I entered while I was walking. So I'm still expecting gold to go bearish, and it seems like it is finally going. One thing I just noticed is, firstly, the lower time frame structure actually and finally aligned to the bearish bias, and also in 1 hour and 20 minutes there is NFP, one of the biggest news in the Forex market, and usually around this news price becomes very choppy, exactly like this. So it just moved up and down with not making very much sense. So I'm thinking I have to manage this trade aggressively again. So I'll probably close it before the news, and that's because this is one of the news that could stop us out in 1 second. So definitely not doing that mistake again. Okay guys, I think it's time we close the trade. At this point it's just looking very shitty, so let's close it together. Boom. Very tired of this trade. Now that I closed it, of course we're gonna see the best move happening live out of the entire day. Actually, the best move is gonna be NFP. I will resume the recordings when there is NFP, and so we can watch NFP together live, and also do the end of the day and end of the week recap together. Alright guys, the news, it's going to hit the market in 2 minutes. Of course, when right after I closed the position, price went definitely lower, but I guess we don't really care. I would have closed it anyway. So today is the 3rd of May, day 50 of week 10. Crazy numbers of consistency. Yep. The history for today, 2 break-evens, I could say. The first one, definitely. The second one, it's actually, I don't know, half our risk, even less. So almost break-even. Ending the day on plus 1,300 euros. And the news is gonna hit the market in about 1 minute, so we'll watch the news and then do the end of the week recap together. You know what would be crazy? To see price just immediately drop in our direction. Let's see, 5 seconds. it'll be very sad if it drops like instantly. Damn! Well, that was we would have been stopped out in 1 second again. And this would have been a hell of a slippage. Okay, so this is the deposit I told you all about. I mean the transactions I had to do, and this was the last one. Then break even, some losses, some very good winners. Here, and then finish off the week with couple of more break evens. We ended up the week on plus 17k. Very nice, actually, super nice. Yeah, we are definitely going in the right direction. Not gonna lie, trading definitely is making me numb to profits or losses, so that's why I don't really react a lot anymore, even though I guess 17k week is crazy. This is the end balance for this week. That's it for this episode, and I'll see you all in the next one.